Shalom, Achims. This is your Hebrew Israelite brother, Mashaba, here in the city of Detroit. I'd like to give a double honors out to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and a shot and a great thank you to the elders of the Great Millstone, as well as you Achims and Aquiums that are learning this truth and pushing this truth and taking the time to reach out to one another to help rise each other up. We make these videos in order to help be a motivation and an inspiration to one another as we push this truth. We go forward into uh, uh, this truth, okay, continuously. And today I wanted to do a video on Daniel. Okay, we started off on Daniel chapter 12. This is concerning uh, the books, the secrets that Daniel was told to shut up until the end. Okay, until the end times. This is Daniel chapter Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. Okay, going into it. Um, Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. That time of the end is now. Talking about the end times. It's what we're in now. We're going through situations now worldwide where things are in such a turbulence. The weather-wise, Yahweh keeps visiting the earth quite a bit now. And we got more earthquakes. There's just been another earthquake in Haiti. We got more wildfires going on in California now. And we got also a situation going on where Russia, Putin, is about ready. He's poised with hundreds, over 100,000 soldiers uh, at the borders of Ukraine. He's ready to invade. And so NATO and the other countries, they have already put forth a NATO alliance of sending soldiers to extra soldiers to Ukraine, as well as military aid to help fight against Russia. Remember, the Lord said, "I shall stir up the Medes against you." Okay, oh, destroy mountain. Okay, I'm talking about America. And so I would not be surprised if Putin decided to launch a EMP over America. At the same time, he decided to do some things as far as attacking Ukraine or any other country, because he sees that America is his problem. If he can get rid of America, he can do a whole lot more. And not only that, but the other countries, they may very well see this as an opportunity to set up an agreement, an alliance with America, and then back out and leave America standing all by itself. So these are the things that also could transpire. So these are the end times. The doomsday clock is stuck 1 second, uh, 1 second away from doomsday. They didn't move it not one tittle or tit. Okay, and so things are really at its end times at this point. Also, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Well, knowledge is increased at this time. Okay, a whole lot of knowledge is increased as we're going back and forward, as we go deeper into uh, 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 going out of the end times, and before you know it, we're going to be off into Jacob's troubles, the hour of darkness. Okay, verse 5. Then I, Daniel, looked, and behold, there stood another. There stood other two. There stood other two, the one of this side of the bank of the river, and the other on that side of the banks of the river. Okay, these are what one would see, what Daniel is seeing. Remember, to Daniel, what he's looking at is like a movie screen to him, what he's seeing, okay, and the visions of what the Lord is revealing unto him. Okay, we are going into a greater understanding of what this world is really about to see and behold of what Yahweh Shai is doing. Okay, and what Yahweh is doing. Okay, I wanted to bring that out, but also I wanted to go to. Okay, we're gonna read this all the way. I'll take this all the way to 9. Okay, verse 9, and we're gonna take it all the way up to verse 9. Uh, Verse 6. And one said to the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, how long shall it be to the end of these wonders? I'm talking about Yahushua. Okay. Verse 7. And I heard the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, when he held up his right hand and his left hand unto the heavens, and swore by him that liveth forever, that talking about Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, that it shall be for a time, times and a half, and when he shall have accomplished to scatter the power of the holy people, that would be us, the nation of Israel. All these things shall be finished. Okay, all these things shall be finished. What things? All the things that the prophecies and the signs and wonders that Yahweh has set forth for us to understand and see and to behold here within this world, upon the earth and upon the inhabitants of the earth. Okay, and for the wicked, it's time for them to be judged. It's time for the wicked to be judged. Verse 8. And I heard, but I understood not. Then said I, O my Lord, what shall be the end of these things? Okay, destruction. That's what it's going to be. A great woe. Verse 9. And he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. Okay, to the time of the end. Okay, remember, let's go to we're going to go to verse. No, let's go to. Let's go. I'll tell you. How about this? We're going to go to. We're going to Daniel 11.
33. And they that be understand among the people shall instruct many, yet they shall fall by the sword, and by flame, by captivity, and by spoil many days. Showing items 33 to 34 of 45.
Okay, and this is Daniel chapter 11, verse 33. And they that understand amongst the people shall instruct many. Okay, and those that understand, that would be us prophets. We understand exactly what's going on. We are giving. We're giving many people instructions that um, um, that they don't understand. You know, the 2/3, the heathens and Edomites, they don't understand the different things that are transpiring here in the world. They don't realize that it's Yahweh. Okay, all of this that's happening is His movie, the mysteries of His movie that's happening and unfolding in front of their very eyes. Yet they see not and understand not, because there's angels that are in charge over them, seraphims. Isaiah chapter 6, verse 19 and 11. Isaiah chapter 42, verse 18, 19, and 20, and Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 21. Okay, and back into it, among the people shall instruct many, yet they shall fall by the sword, because some of us will be in prison. Some of us will. I think that's what Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. Some of us will be imprisoned and tortured, okay, and beheaded, okay, as martyrs for Yahweh's sakes. Remember, America government a year ago, I think it was about a year ago, bought 30,000 guillotines. They bought 30,000 guillotines. What they need guillotines for, right? Okay. Kamala Harris, her name, Kamala, she is named by her mother, Shemaya Mala, after the Eastern Indian god, Kamala. And that East Indian god, Kamala, likes severed heads. Okay. So pretty soon, Joe Biden is about to pass, and Kamala Harris is going to become president, and she's already stated that she intends very much on enacting the draft. Okay, and so a lot of the young men, age 18 through 32, is going to be coming up off the streets. Okay, and sent to boot camp so they can be part of the war that's about to touch off once Putin attacks Ukraine. Okay, and by flames, by captivity. Okay, that's talking about the boot camps. That's talking about that as well as the FEMA camps. Okay, the FEMA camps that many will be sent to, including some of us hopeful elects. Okay, and by spoiled many days. Okay, and by spoiled many days. Okay, these are things that we can look forward to happening here on the earth, because Esau, that red devil, he's mad, he's angry, and he's upset, and he wants to cause much devastation and destruction amongst the people. Why? Because he's angry. His time is short, and he knows he's about to go into captivity. He knows he's about to go into captivity. Okay, and so let's just go to okay. This is Daniel chapter 10, verse 1. Okay. In the third year of Cyrus, king of Persia, okay, Elam, okay, a thing was revealed unto Daniel, whose name was called Belteshazzar, Belteshazzar, and the thing was true, but the time appointed was long, and he understood the thing and had understood and had understanding of the vision. What was the vision? The vision was, in those days I, Daniel, was mourning 3 full weeks. Okay, 3 weeks. That's a time set in which some believe this passage to be in reference to like the same as in the valley of the dry bones. Okay, the 3 weeks meaning 300 years. Okay, from the time in which some say would be from the 1600s up until now, up until the end part of the 1960s. Okay, coming around the same time that Evan Bivens was looked upon as being the reincarnation of Elijah. Well, some do believe that. Well, also some believe that Evan Bivens was the reincarnation of Daniel. Okay, and so you know, that's until I get further understanding from the apostles and elders of GMS. I'm going to go with I don't know. I don't know. And verse 3, and because we want to make sure we get it right, and so verse 3, I ate no pleasant bread, neither came fresh flesh, nor wine in my mouth, neither did I anoint myself at all till 3 whole weeks were fulfilled. Okay. Okay. I want to go down to what? I want to go to. So I'm reading certain passages here concerning uh, in the same retrospect of uh, Evan Bivens.
17. So he came near where I stood, and when he came, I was afraid, and fell upon my face. But he said unto me, Understand, O Son of Man, for at the time of the end shall provision.
Verse 17. So he came near where I stood, and when he came, I was afraid, and fell upon my face. But he said unto me, Understand, O Son of Man, for at the time of the end shall be the vision. What vision? The vision of the end times, of the things that are to come upon the face of the earth. You know, it's going to be a hard, horrible time. Okay, and many are going to wish that they would have took the time to get more into the word and came more into understanding of the word, because this truth is what we all got to maintain, pushing this truth strongly, pushing this truth, okay, to the best of your ability. Me, I'm a shut in. I'm a shut in. I've been afflicted with with low vision, blindness. You know, from 1 to 100, my eyesight is only 7%. It's only 7% out of 100, clouded, and uh, and in the other eye, 0.1 darkness. So, but do I let that stop me from at least making videos uh, to help edify the house of Israel? Because there are other brothers who who are unable to go out, like myself. You know, if I had someone that was a good reader, and then I would go out with that person, and that person could read for me, you know, and I can push this truth that way. But until then, I'll make some videos, you know, pushing the truth. This is Malachi chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah, the prophet, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. Okay, the day of the day, the day of the Lord shall be great and dreadful. Okay, Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you who await the day of the Lord. Roughly paraphrasing, for what end is it to you? For the day of the Lord is a day of darkness and not light. A day of darkness, no light at all. Okay. We're coming into the hour of darkness, and many people are not going to know what to do, how to feel, how to be. Once all the grocery stores start, once the great shutdown occurs, and the people are not allowed to go to the grocery stores, and the Constitution is suspended and martial law declared, and people can't even, and curfew, and people won't even be able to go out to the grocery stores, the gas stations, or convenience stores. A lot of people are just going to go off because they're going to be hungry. Okay, and so they're gonna, break into the grocery stores and different things, and the liquor stores and different things, and which is going to cause the police to be overrun, which is going to, cause the soldiers, the military soldiers, to go into action, because these are the things that are to come upon the earth, and people are not going to be able to stop it, no matter how much the wacky tacky Christians want to pray it away. They ain't gonna be able to pray it away. The NAACP and all the different little minority groups are not going to be able to get together and march it away and boycott it away. No, what's coming upon the world is a great woe, great destruction, and there's no way that it can be stopped because this is Yahweh on the left hand side and the right hand side. Okay? Because it's time for this great destroying mountain, America, to be subdued and to be brought down, all its strongholds brought down from where uh, from where it is, because America ain't the great world power no more like it used to be. You got all the other nations too that now have nuclear power, okay, and they ain't taking no mess. America ain't the great big bully no more like it used to be. You know, but what it is now is more of an interference, than anything else, getting everybody's way. Okay, this is Revelation chapter 22, verse 10. Okay. And
Showing items 10 to 11 of 21.
and he said unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophecies of these books, of this book, for the time is at hand. Well, what time? The time of the end. The time of the prophecies of the end to unfold right before everyone's eyes. People are going to be astonished and amazed when they see all the great devastation is about to come upon the earth, and there's nothing that they can do to stop it. Nothing that they can do to stop it. Okay, and so
Contents page back BTN button.
let's go to. I want to go to Isaiah. I'm just running. I'm running. I'm running scriptures concerning uh, concerning the prophecies of Daniel, as well as what he has saw, as well as what John saw as well. Okay, concerning the end times. Hold on, what I'm trying to. Some of these things run kind of different. I got a few apps. I urge anyone to get some offline apps. So when the phone systems shut down, we still should be able to bring up scriptures without having to be online. We'll be able to bring them up offline as well. So that'd be a good thing to do. It's 29 and 29 and 18. Okay. And in that day shall the deaf hear the words of the book. Why? Romans chapter Romans chapter 10 verse 12 or 10 verse 17, roughly paraphrasing. But faith comes by hearing, and hearing comes by the word of Yahweh. I do believe that's 12 verse 12. Okay, but anyway, this is Isaiah chapter 29 verse 18. And in that day shall the deaf hear the words of the book, and the eyes of the blind shall see out of obscurity and out of darkness. That darkness is a lack of knowledge. That darkness is knowledge, and the obscurity is the fogginess, and dust thereof, which would be confusion. Okay, because Esau, all area he's able to operate in his confusion that he spreads around. Okay, that keeps everybody else confused, but Esau, he knows what he's doing. That's why it takes for us to bring forth this word. This word is what brings down the strongholds of Esau. Okay, the meek also shall increase their joy in the Lord. Okay, and the poor among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Kakodash. for the terrible one is brought to naught. Talking about Esau. He's the terrible one, brought to naught. And the scorners is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off. Okay? Okay? That make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate. Okay? And tune aside the just for a thing of naught. Okay? And so Esau and his evil works and the things that he do against us, hopeful elects, and against the nation of Israel, all that's coming to a close. His strongholds are being brought down. All Esau's strongholds are being brought down. And pretty soon he ain't gonna be able to do all the things that he would like to do to us. Just when he think he got us, no, he got the 2/3. He got them, but he ain't gonna have all of the hopeful elects. Many of us are going to receive our powers. We're going to receive our strength. Okay, and we're going to be able to fight against the thing that Esau is going to have when the hour of darkness, when Yaakov's troubles get into full effect, because Esau is going to have robotic soldiers and robotic dogs with guns, armory attached to their heads, so they can fire. Okay, and so then it's going to be a real situation. It's going to be a real situation. This is verse 16, Isaiah chapter 8, verse 16. Bind up the testimony, seal the law amongst my disciples. You understand? Because this word, this truth, is sealed up amongst us. Okay, we are the ones that have this truth. Okay, Amos chapter 3, verse 5. Okay, we are the ones that have this truth. Okay, why? Because Yahweh, he revealed his secrets unto his servants. Who? The prophets, his sons, us. Okay, verse 17, and I will wait upon the Lord. Okay, Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8, and I shall wait upon the Lord that hideth his face from the house of Jacob, and I will look for him. Okay, behold, I and the children whom the Lord hath given me are for signs and for wonders in Israel from the Lord of hosts, which dwelleth in Mount Zion. Okay, and when they shall say unto you, seek unto them that have familiar spirits. Okay, talking about those, different demons and foul spirits that watches us all the time, and until wizards that peep and that mutter, should not a people seek unto their God? Should not a people seek unto their God? For the living to the dead. The time is coming where it's going to be, during the time of Yaakov's troubles, when it's going to be the spiritual world against the physical world. Okay, this is something that's about to touch off. The physical world is going to be against the spiritual world. This is where you're going to have aberrations. This is where you're going to have apparitions, ghosts, and different things appearing right before people's very eyes. And a lot of people are going to faint when they see different ghosts and aberrations and different things appear right in front of their face and start talking and walking around and saying things. People are going to trip out. And demons appearing and walking around talking and even grabbing onto some people. Man, some people's hearts are just going to flat out just give way. Okay, because these secrets of these things are revealed unto his servants. That's why we make these videos, to let y'all know exactly what's about to happen. Okay, this is Amos chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord God, will do nothing. But he revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. That's us. We the one that received this word. We the one that he reveals these things unto. Okay? Because we are his sons. We are the 12,000 from each tribe, 12,000 from each tribe, which makes up the 144,000 righteous men of the Mashiach Yahushua. Remember, the two witnesses. Some people are confused. They think witnesses, the two witnesses, are two men. They waiting on two men to come, but it's not two men. It's the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom are the two witnesses. Okay, that's who the two witnesses is. The southern and the northern kingdom. Okay. Okay, this is Revelation chapter 10, verse 7. I'm trying to go through this quickly. But in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound the mystery of God. What's the mystery of God? The mystery of God is the truth. It's the truth. It's all this truth that we're telling. That's a complete mystery to everybody else. But to us, to Yahweh's sons, to us prophets, us teachers, we get out here, us hopeful elects, we get out here and we let the people know what what these mysteries are. It's the truth. It's the truth. Everything that's been hidden from our people, the secret counsels that's been taken up against us, and all of the many different things that Esau has put into place against our people. All this is being revealed here in the end times. Why? Because the books that Daniel was told to seal up are now open now, because these are the end times. Okay, the mysteries of God, the mysteries of Yahweh should be finished. Okay, these prophecies unfold right before everybody's eyes as a sign and a wonders. Okay, to astonish the nations. Okay, as he had declared to his servants, the prophets. That's us. That's us. We are the ones that receiving this word, this truth. Okay, let's go back to Isaiah. Okay, let's go back to Isaiah and let's see, Isaiah chapter 8, verse 16. Okay, okay. Bind up the testimony. Okay, what's the testimony? The testimony of Yahushua. What's the testimony of Yahushua? Prophesy. To prophesy. The spirit of prophesying. Okay? Seal the law amongst my disciples. That's us, the prophets. Okay? The sons, the 144,000 righteous men of the Mashiach Yahushua. We are the ones that he has revealed his truth unto. Okay? That we understand what's about to happen. But those of you who are you 2/3, y'all hit. Y'all was supposed to gather up this understanding, but again, y'all rejected Yahushua back in ancient days when Pontius Pilate had asked, "Who do y'all want? The King of the Jews, Yahushua, or do y'all want Barnabas, a drunken murderer?" And y'all chose Barnabas, a drunken murderer. Okay, and y'all said, "Crucify him, crucify him, crucify Yahushua." Y'all said, "Let his blood be upon y'all children's hands." Okay, well that's y'all now. Fast forwarded now up until this times, in through the regenerations up until now. Okay, y'all are y'all children's now, and so y'all rejected Yahushua then. Y'all are now being rejected now by Yahweh. Leviticus chapter 26, verse 27. Yahweh said, inside of Yahushua, he said, Leviticus chapter 26, verse 27. After all these things, and ye do not hearken to my word, and ye walk contrary to me,
then I should walk contrary to you, and I shall punish you 7 times more for your sins. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Kakudash. You see, the time is coming. The time is coming where you 2/3 y'all might not want to receive this truth. Y'all might not want to hear it. Y'all might not want to gather it, but it's not going anywhere. Okay, it's not going anywhere. This truth is here forever. Okay, and always gonna be. Okay, and guaranteed when the time comes, this is Psalm chapter 110 verse 3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. What powers? Us 144,000 righteous men of the Mashiach Yahushua. Some of us are going to receive our powers, our spiritual strength renewed. Okay, when the martial law troops come in, when the enemy come in like a flood, Isaiah chapter 59 verse 19, the Spirit of the Lord, the Mashiach Yahushua, is going to lift up a standard against the enemy. Okay, that's when we're going to receive our powers. And I pray that I be one of those men that receive my powers. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Okay, and when that happens, wow, yeah, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. Y'all will be willing to believe and hear and understand everything that we say then. Okay, yes, still, even in that time, this shall be scoffers. Because even when the time came when Moses came and led us out of Egypt, and the chariots were overhead and providing light for us during the darkness and shade for us during the day. And we talking about chariots that were like, 10, 15, 20, 25 miles wide and long. Still, believe it or not, our people, we still had scoffers. We still had scoffers. Okay, so but in the day of thy power, many other people will believe. Those that are not altogether numbered to the sword. Isaiah chapter 65 verse 12. In the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth. We're going to have our strength. We're going to have our strength. Okay? We're going to be able to do all the different things that many of y'all see. We've seen what the superheroes do, and the X-Men and all that, and the movies. Well, this is Yahweh's movie, and he has us as his X-Men. Okay? And we're going to be coming forth Jeremiah chapter 50 and Jeremiah chapter 51. We're going to be made into a new creature, like a threshing instrument having teeth. Okay, what that teeth? What are they talking about? That teeth? That's talking about the different powers and different things that we're going to have. That's going to be amazing and astonishing, and people are going to be completely in awe. Okay, completely in awe. Verse 4: The Lord has sworn and will not repent. Thou art a priest forever, after the order of Melchizedek. Remember, Melchizedek was one of the reincarnations of Yahushua. He was Adam. That's the beginning. He was Adam. He was Melchizedek, King Solomon, Isaac. Let's see, and he's coming back as himself. Okay, because as Isaac, he gave Esau his powers. His blessings, I should say, his blessings, which is the fatness of the earth. Genesis chapter 27, verse 39 and verse 40. Okay, that's what he gave unto him. His abilities to do what he doing. Because we received the blessing, the birthright. We received the new covenant. We received the new promise. We received all that. Esau, he ain't getting none of all that. Why? Because he sold his birthright To who? He sold it to us. He sold his birthright, Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16 and 17. And he sold his birthright to her. To who? Us. Jacob. Okay. Genesis chapter 25, verse 30 through 34. Okay. And so, that's the truth of the matter is on that. And so, when the time comes, as we are entering deeper into this time, this hour of darkness, okay, we're going to have our powers and strength to do all of the many different things that the Lord has set forth for us to do. And so, there won't be no stopping us. There will be no stopping us, and there will be no stopping the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. In that day, only the Lord himself, Yahweh Shai, and so it shall be exalted. Okay? Because when Yahweh Shai comes through with them chariots, oh boy, it's going to be a devastating thing. Let's see, let's go to Isaiah chapter, what is it? 66 verse 15. Okay. Verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire. You know what type of fire he coming. He coming with thermonuclear lasers, as well as the releasing of thermonuclear bombs. Okay. And with his chariots, that's the chariots of the Most High, he's going to empty out the whole host of all the angels in the kingdom of heaven like a whirlwind to render his anger, okay, with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. Okay, verse 16, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. In that day, okay, in that day, okay, so that's the understanding on that. When Yahweh shall come through, the day of the Lord, it ain't gonna be no pretty thing. The wacky tacky Christians believe that the Lord is gonna come through, and he's gonna come with hugs, kisses, and palms, dates and berries, and all this and that. No, nope. He's coming to completely devastate and to annihilate and to destroy, to overthrow all governments, and to set up the kingdom of heaven, overthrow all governments, and destroy all false doctrines. Let's go to Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Okay, behold, he cometh, he who? Yahushua, the Lord. He cometh with clouds. What clouds? The chariots of the Most High. Okay, and the so-called white man, Esau, he calls them UFOs. They're not UFOs. Those are chariots of the Most High with flaming fire. You know what I'm saying? And every eye shall see him. Because when Yahweh shall crack them skies, everything and everybody is going to stop. Everything is going to stop. Okay, why? Because it's going to be Yahweh, the Lord. Okay, making his appearance. And we love his appearance. We wait on that time, right? You see, that's what we want, right? And every eye shall see him, and they also which pierce him. Okay, because those, remember, all of those that were back in ancient days will be all reincarnated. Everybody that was back then shall be all already reincarnated and be already here, like right now, doing whatever things that they doing now. So when Yahushua comes, they're going to be here. Those that pierced his side back then all be here now in today's time, which pierce him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. Okay. And verse 8, this is Yahushua. I am Alpha and Omega. Okay. Adam and Yahushua, from the beginning to the end, the beginning and the ending, said the Lord of hosts, Yahushua, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, which is, and which was, and which is, to come the mighty, the almighty. Okay? So I'm going to end it there. I wasn't really trying to make it a long video, but whatever the Spirit decided, that's what it is. And so I just hope there's some edification that you received out of this video. Um, uh, uh, I thank you. Press a like for watching this video, for watching my videos. Subscribe and press like. Okay, I like it when y'all press like. Don't forget to press like. Did I tell you to press like? Press like. Okay, because I like when y'all press like. Okay, and subscribe to my channel so you can receive more spiritual edifications and more spiritual meat. Remember, you need this spiritual meat, just like your physical body needs physical meat. Your spiritual body needs spiritual meat. You need it in order for your spirit to grow, in order that you may be able to discern yourself between the difference between what is righteous and what is not righteous, that you may be able to try the spirit. Okay, try the spirit. Okay, that's the reason why you must study. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15, study to show thyself approved to who? Yahweh. A workman need not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. How do you divide the word of truth? Isaiah chapter 28, verse 9 through 15. How do we teach him? Okay, who's him? Jacob. We represent Jacob. Okay, how do you teach him? Okay, by precepts. Okay, precept must be learned, precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line. Here a little, there a little, here a little, there a little. That's how you teach. That's how you teach the scriptures. That's how you learn the scriptures, and that's how you teach the scriptures. Okay, and so this is your Hebrew Israelite brother here in the city of Detroit. I hope you receive some spiritual edification from this lesson concerning Daniel, concerning the end times, concerning Evan Bivens, concerning Elijah coming back before the end times altogether. Like I said, some believe that Elijah or the Evan Bivens was the reincarnation of Elijah, but some also believe that Evan Bivens was the reincarnation of Daniel. And so until I receive further edification, I just thought I'd give you something scriptures concerning both of them. Okay? And so until we meet again, shalom, stay strong. Okay? And remember, we ain't got long now. We ain't got long. Yahweh Shai will be here soon. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash.